and welcome to the DTC High School Football Preview. Today it's Purple Tiger Edition. For DTC, I'm Chris Vance, and I'm joined today by Coach Gavin Webster. Coach Webster, the longer you coach, do your summers get shorter or longer?
I believe they get longer.
But do you feel like you have enough time to prepare?
Yeah, we do. You know, we try to spend a lot of time in the summers, obviously in the weight room, but after that, go out and try to get some installs in on both sides of the ball, and we get a lot of work done in the summer.
Talk a little bit about your coaching staff for a few minutes.
Well, I pretty much got everybody back from last year. We did lose Coach Hackett and Coach Ben Silcox. We've got Coach Keith Powell, who come in to replace Coach Hackett, is a strength and conditioning coach who's a great addition. Got Coach Zach Wren, former player, and Connor Gundy, a former player, helping us along with everybody else. So I've got a good coaching staff. We work hard. We try to get everybody in the right position and just try to have success.
This senior class got to play an awful lot as juniors. You had a small class last year. Talk about their growth a little bit and some of those guys that are going to really impact this team.
Well, that's who we're going to have to lean a lot on. All those seniors, for the most part, got a whole lot of playing time. When you go look at that roster, when you got 8 or 9, and I'm counting seniors and juniors, so we had a lot of juniors playing last year too. So when you got 8 or 9 on offense and about the same amount on defense, your expectations are obviously high when you got that much experience as juniors and sophomores. So, we've had a year in the weight room, and we're going to lean a lot on that senior class and junior class.
Offensively, it's a little bit of a good news, bad news kind of a story. Most of your offensive line is back. Most of your skilled players are gone. How is that unit coming together so far?
Well, we are senior-led on that offensive line. We got one junior. I think I'm right on saying that. I have to think. Got one junior. Rest of them are seniors. So they're seasoned. They should be ready to go. We're going to lean on those a lot because football is won in the trenches and lost in the trenches on both sides of the ball. So got a lot of starters back on that defensive line also. So we're going to lean on those guys a lot.
Other than Cascade, Region 4 3A is intact. So what does your region look like?
We've got Giles County, Sequatchie, obviously, so those two. Then you got Added and Forest, and of course you said Cascade and Community.
I think it's going to be a really good region. Oh yeah,
I think it's going to be really good, top to bottom. Those guys got good football teams, and it's just really good from top to bottom.
You've added Smith County, White House Heritage, and Liberty to the roster. How did those come about, and what do you expect out of those games?
Well, been trying to get with Coach Dyer. Me and him have been trying to work this out with Smith County for a couple of years. We were finally able to do that, so we opened up with them here August the 22nd. Liberty Creek was just a past 2 years, got a good relationship with Coach Alexandra. We've scrimmaged them in the fall. He was looking for a game, we were looking for one, so it kind of fell into place. Instead of scrimmage, we said, hey, let's play. And then White House Heritage, Coach Murray reached out to me, knew we had an opening, and I was like, sure, let's do it. Because I'm one of these, I hate looking for games, and if one falls in place, most part we're going to take it. Take the challenge and see where we're at.
Let's go a little bit deeper into your roster and talk about some guys specifically that are going to impact you offensively and defensively.
Well, first one we'll bring up, Jesse Bratcher. I know you talked with him a minute ago. Jesse's receiver last year, plays corner on defense, had a big year offensively last year, 940, 50-something yards receiving, 14 touchdowns, big playmaker for us. So, we expect a lot out of Jesse. We got quarterback Garrett Davis, be first year at quarterback. And he has really took the helm and really took charge of the offense and doing really well. So we expect big things out of Garrett. Backfield, we're pretty much going to be backfield by committee. We got 4 that we're rolling back there because they all play a lot of defense. Will Burns, junior, Dale Boshier, senior. Ex-Curion Burns Jr. and Landon Harper Sr. So we're going to lean on those guys. We've got Dacio Carter. We expect a lot out of him on both sides of the ball. He's a seasoned cornerback. Pretty much be his third year starting, and they're going to play a lot of receivers. So, all those guys, I'm always, when somebody asks you, you're going to leave somebody out. But, we expect a lot with that senior class and junior class. We got high hope.
You've got a pretty good kicker, don't you?
Got a good kicker, Brody Osborne. Don't want to leave him out. Brody is a junior now. He gets a lot of work, goes a lot of camps, and he's coming along really well.
Players wanted me to ask you. I gave them an opportunity, give me a question to ask Coach. And looking at this upcoming schedule, is there a team that you're looking forward to playing more than the others?
Well, I'm from Smith County. We'll say Gornsville. That's the good side. I'm gonna get a lot of clout, get a lot of feedback on that. But anyway, those two, getting Smith County back on the schedule, that's just a fun game. It's close, close for the communities. A lot of people know one another. And then obviously the Gornsville game, and that's week 2 back over at Gornsville. So, I'm from there, so it's always fun to play those guys. Everybody else, they're just part of the region, part of the schedule. To play familiar faces and familiar opponents, it's always real fun.
Well, we have Watertown on the first 4 games of the season. 3 of those are against area opponents that we cover, so good luck to you. Thank you for joining us.